What if the ending of Stranger Things was hidden in front of us from the very beginning? What if this story was never about a parallel world, but about a broken timeline? Today, we explore the biggest theory yet, the possibility that Season 5 ends inside a time loop, and that the Upside Down is not another dimension, but a fracture in time itself. Let's begin. In Season 3, Dustin and Susie sang Never-Ending Story. At first, it looked like a fun moment. But what if it wasn't a coincidence? What if it was a clue, a hint that this story, this fight, this world is trapped inside a loop that never ends? Everything circles back to one day, November 3rd, 1983, the day Will Byers disappeared, the day everything changed. What if that moment wasn't just the arrival of a monster? What if that was the moment time itself stopped? Suddenly, the strange details start to make sense. Will's birthday is forgotten. Ted doesn't remember Holly's age. Joyce calls Will her 12-year-old son, even though he was 11 in Season 1. The characters keep living, but time does not move naturally. These are not mistakes. These are symptoms, signs of a world frozen inside a loop. And then, there is Vecna, his clocks, his chimes, his obsession with time ripping apart. Vecna doesn't want to reshape reality. He wants to control time itself. Season 5 points to this even more. The Pocket Watch Man, the constant flashbacks, the book A Wrinkle in Time, appearing again and again. None of this is accidental. And then, we have Mr. Clark. From the very first season, he explains everything. Parallel worlds, dimensional barriers, how alternate planes can affect the flow of time. Later, wormholes that connect space and time. He always said, well, theoretically. But what if it wasn't theoretical at all? What if Mr. Clark has been warning us since day one? So what does all this mean? Here is the theory. Scenario 1. Vecna wins. Time collapses. The Upside Down spreads. And the loop closes. We return to 1983. Will rides his bike. He takes that same familiar road. And he disappears. Again, the story ends. Exactly where it began. A perfect, haunting loop. Scenario 2. The heroes win, but lose everything. To repair time, Eleven and Henry may have to enter the wormhole. They fix the timeline. The world stabilizes, but the cost is devastating. Everyone forgets each other, just like in Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind, a film the Duffer Brothers openly loved. They save the world, but every memory, every bond, every moment is wiped clean, a beautiful and tragic ending. So what happens next? Maybe we return to November 3rd, 1983. The kids pedal home, Will rides ahead, the air goes still, and the story begins again. Or maybe, for the first time since that day, time starts flowing normally. But the characters no longer recognize each other. A clean slate, a world saved, a world forgotten. The Duffer Brothers said they were inspired by many films and stories. But one movie stood out. Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. A story about erasing memories. To escape the pain of love and loss. Is that a coincidence? Maybe, maybe not. Maybe Stranger Things was always about time, about memory, about the past refusing to die, until someone is finally willing to let it go. Maybe this truly is a never-ending story.